Jane.
If there's something else that I should know, then maybe it would be better if you left me alone with Caroline.
You want to tell her, Mother? I warned you about her, Lionel. I told you she'd keep secrets, that she can never be honest with the people that she loves.
Jane, why don't you just calm down and tell me what's wrong?
I have a sister. My mother's other daughter is Alice.
Well, I'm glad it's finally out in the open.
You knew?
I've known for weeks. Caroline told me.
Well, did you know that her other lover was Gus Jackson, Alice's father?
Yes, I knew that. And your mother has been trying to tell you for weeks.
Oh, I feel like a fool.
Junior, please, I knew you'd be hurt. I couldn't stand to see you disappointed one more time.
It's not just me, Mother. Alice has a right to know who she is. Were you ashamed that you had a half-black child?
Oh, that's not fair, Jane.
Oh, nothing about this is fair, Lionel. You don't know as much as you think you do.
Oh, really? Please. No, Caroline, please, wait a minute. Are you not finished, Jane? I mean, is there something else that I should know?
Gus?
I respect what you're doing, Miss Wainwright, and I appreciate it. But this ain't gonna do one damn bit of good once we get in that courtroom.
I don't believe that.
This hearing is just a formality. They already have me convicted.
You have to stop thinking that way. You have to give yourself a chance, and we have to convince the judge that you are innocent.
I know I'm innocent.
Then start acting like it. I want you to walk in there with your head held up high. I want you to look that judge right in the eye and make him believe in you.
It's not just the judge. I gotta convince the jury, too.
I think it's best if we waiver the jury. I know that the DA is usually the one that prefers just the judge, but in this case, I think we're better off.
You mean just put it to the judge and let him decide?
Yeah, if you agree. You see, it narrows the focus to one person instead of a panel of 12, and a judge is less likely to be swayed by emotions and hidden prejudices.
Well, why not give it a try? I never had much luck with a jury before.
Forget the past. We are presenting a man who is rebuilding his future. That's why I'm glad Alice is coming to court today.
Why? So she can hear him call her father a thief? I want her home.
Gus, you have got to be realistic. We want to show that you have a life outside of prison, that you have a future, and Alice is part of your future.
No. I will not use her to get me off.
You are not using her. You see, the judge has a daughter, Alice's age. He will have sympathy for her, for both of you. You want to be here for Alice, you're going to have to do what you need to do to stay out of prison.
All right. But just for the day. If it goes to trial tomorrow, I don't want her anywhere near that courtroom.
Hopefully, we're not going to have to worry about that. Now, Alice is waiting outside. Would you like to see her? Yeah, she's going to ask you about the cut. What happened?
Stupid mistake. I, hit it on the upper bump.
Be careful from now on, will you? You're going to be job hunting by next week. I want you to look your best.
Is that a promise?
Gus, we are going to win this case. We are going to beat Mason Campbell at his own game. Now, cheer up. I don't want you to look worried when your lovely daughter comes in here.
No doctor at Santa Barbara has treated a gunshot wound in the last 24 hours. I got him in.
Doctors, have you seen one?
No, I haven't seen one. I don't need one.
You're just saying that because you want me to shut up, right?
Exactly.
Well, if it isn't Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson.
Afraid we're going to blow your case wide open, Mason?
Oh, yeah, I haven't been this afraid since I had an eyewitness report in one hand and a signed confession in the other.
Mason, I've got a concrete lead on the guy who robbed the Orient Express.
Well, that's strange. So do I. Why don't you come down to the courthouse this afternoon and watch me put him away?
Mason, you're being impossible.
No, I'm just being practical, Eden. If you two could show me one hint of solid evidence that Gus Jackson was innocent, I'd stop the proceedings immediately.
Man, what the hell is wrong with you? We need a couple of days to get it together.
Your friend, Gus Jackson, is entitled to a fair and speedy trial. That's just what I'm going to give him in about an hour.
Mason, I told you it wasn't his voice I heard.
No, you're not sure it wasn't his voice, Eden. There's a big difference. Now, if that's all you've got, kid, well, I should be home in time for an early supper. Why don't you two join me? My treat.
Oh, no, thank you. Apparently we have a great deal of pressing work to get done.
Never have So few given so much for so little. Ciao.
You know what I want to see? I want to see that guy choke on those words.
Well, when you want something, you get it. That I'm sure of.
No, I will check it out. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Looks like we got lucky. Somebody found an abandoned car near the scene of the crime, and there was traces of blood in it.
Let's go.
Oh, no, wait a second, Eden, wait a second. I think I better do this myself. You know, it's going to be hard enough getting the cops to let me near the car.
No way, Castillo. The last time I let you out of my sight, you got shot.
Oh, yeah? Well, you know, maybe you could come in handy after all. You got a mini skirt upstairs, you could distract them.
Oh, give me a break. You know, with all this chauvinist
okay.
talking...
Hey. It was a joke. Remember them?
Yes, I remember them. I remember everything. Now, come on. We got to get going. Otherwise, this creek's going to leave a trail of blood clear across the state line.
All right. Let's hit it, bud.
I'm driving.
Jane, both of us understand you're hurt. But lashing out at your mother isn't going to help.
No. Let her finish. She's right. There have been too many secrets.
No, I'm not going to do this for you, Mother. It's not up to me.
Caroline, what is she talking about?
It's your lie, Mother, not mine.
Caroline?
I think Jane and I need some time to ourselves. We'll talk later.
All right, I'll be in the study.
Why didn't you tell them the rest?
I decided I didn't want to be the one to hurt him. You do your own dirty work.
It is so easy to judge someone else's life.
I'm just looking at the facts, Mother. You left your daughter in a mental institution for years. Why did you do that? Well, when would you have done the same thing to me?
I never wanted to leave Alice in that place.
Then why did you? Was it because of a boyfriend? Was it because of a chance of a new life? What?
So I was horribly wrong. There's no explaining it away. I was selfish and foolish, and I hate myself for it. I guess I was under pressure. That still doesn't excuse it.
Can you describe how I feel about you now?
The truth is, I'm afraid to tell Lionel. I'm afraid I'll lose him.
He's going to find out anyway. I mean, what if Gus tells him?
He won't believe Gus.
Oh, so that's supposed to be safe? That is a great way to start a relationship, Mother. You have a chance to get it out in the open, to start all over, start fresh with Lionel, with me, maybe even with Alice. But you have to take a risk. You have to prove that you've changed.
So ashamed.
I want so much to believe that you cared, Mother. But you left Alice in that mental institution because she would interfere with your social life. And now you're keeping the truth from her for the same selfish reason.
Okay, all right, okay. Everything you say is true. I'm going to tell her, I swear.
Oh, sure, when it's convenient for you.
Well, I need a little more time.
You have had years. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you shouldn't tell them. Lionel will be crushed. And Alice probably would be better off not knowing what kind of mother her mother really is.
Don't say it.
Maybe she's lucky. I wish I didn't know. I wish you'd stayed out of my life like you stayed out of hers all those years. You know, for the first time in my life, I envy Alice.
Jane, you don't mean that.
Yes, I do. You're not my mother, Caroline. You're nothing to me now.
It's going to be the last night you spend in here.
I expect so.
What happened?
Well, I guess I'm as clumsy as I ever was. I hit it on the upper bunk. I'm fine. I don't want you worrying about me.
Alice, you know, your being here is going to make a very strong statement to the judge. Just your presence alone in the courtroom will help the case a lot.
For today, anyway. If it goes to trial tomorrow, I don't want you coming back.
Of course I'm coming back.
No, Alice.
Why?
There's going to be things said in that courtroom I do not want you to hear.
Well, I don't care. I love you.
Baby, do this for me. Promise me if there's a trial, you won't come back.
I'm not promising anything.
Yes, by the way, maybe you should change your clothes. I think it's important to make a very good appearance in there.
I got a sport coat and a tie back at my place.
Good. I'll go get them.
What does the sport coat have to do, whether he's guilty or not?
Alice, what people see usually influences them, and we want the judge to see a man who is ready to start a new life.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll go in to his apartment and I'll get his stuff.
Well, thanks, darling. You be careful.
If the judge only knew you, to drop this case.
I'm not worried about it. And I don't want you to be. Like Julia said, we're going to beat this thing together.
I know we will.
All right.
Be back.
She's why I've got to win this thing, Julia. She's the only thing I have left to go on fighting for.
Yes, I don't care what evidence the DA thinks he's got. We're gonna win.
Let me tell you something. If we don't win, there's nothing going to make me go back inside. There is no way I am going to be railroaded back into the slammer.
Is it this?
Yes, the right. Make and look, they already marked the patrol. Let's check out the inside.
What do you think you're doing?
Hey, Danny. How's it going, man? Long time no see.
Yeah, too long. What do you need, Cruz?
I just need a quick look inside this car, man.
No way. I got a police tow coming in.
Yeah. Have you run a make on this through DMV? Is that crazy guy Jose still working there?
Jose's still there.
What a guy, huh?
Yeah.
So what did he tell you?
Said it's registered to a doctor up in San Francisco. He
That
reported it stolen 5 days ago.
fits like a glove, man. I just need a quick search in there and all.
No, I can't. It's possible police evidence. You got no authority.
Look, man, I'm not going to mess with any evidence. See, I just need 2 minutes, and anything I find, I'll give right to you. So, you know, what do you say? Come on, buddy.
Look, I never saw you two. You weren't here. We never talked.
Done. Get on.
Sound something. Hold on.
What do you got?
It's gonna call it. Hold on.
Well, what do you know? And look at this blood. I knew I hit him. This has got to be the guy. I just know it's the guy. Hey, Danny? Yeah. Take a look at this man. Check it out.
The guy who robbed the Orient Express wore a mask just like this.
I'll take it into the lab and see what comes up.
Okay, and do me a favor. When you get some results, let me know immediately, will you?
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, Cruz,
Yeah.
why don't you make it easy on us? Let's come back to the force.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. We got lucky with that mask. Tony, this is Cruz, man. Listen, your tip paid off. I think we're onto something. You got another favor in you? Okay, I need a rundown of, like, robberies in the last couple of days. Anything like a doctor's office, a hospital, clinic, any place where medical supplies might have been taken. I'll hold.
Tony called.
Really? We got here in the nick of time. Well, that was quick. Yeah. I know the place. What'd they take? Bingo. Man, you were a savior. I owe you. Thanks. Somebody hit a drugstore down Laguna around dawn, ripped off a bunch of drugs and medical supplies.
One guess who it was, so what do we do?
Legwork, I guess. I mean, you can't get too far if he's hurting. He's got to lay low for a while. Which means he must be close. Where, damn it? Where?
No, hello, Mason. Good afternoon, Mason. Drop dead, Mason.
Now, that last one had a nice ring to it.
Ooh, you're in fine fighting trim. Good. You're going to need it.
You're certainly here early.
Maybe I was hoping to meet a certain attractive public defender.
Or maybe hoping to get your last digs in before the hearing.
Actually, the hearing was the farthest thing from my mind. I was thinking about us.
I don't know yet. It's too early to tell.
Julia, our professional differences aside, there's something I want you to do for me. For yourself, actually.
Well, that all depends on what it is.
Don't get too wrapped up in this Jackson case. For your sake, I want you to slow down.
I'll bet you do. Think again, counselor.
I'm thinking of you, Julia. You attack everything with this life or death attitude. I hate to see you knocking yourself out over this case when your client's practically already in a prison van.
So, that's what all this concern is about. A pre-trial psych job, huh? I'm going to make a public joke out of your so-called evidence.
Yeah, I think you've been hanging around Cruz too much. You two are starting to sound alike.
At least he has compassion for people.
I have compassion for people, Julia. For the victims, not the criminals. As far as I'm concerned, Gus Jackson is just one more bad apple.
How can you be so callous?
It's easy when it's your little sister who was robbed and assaulted.
Mason, don't you see? Eden doesn't even believe Gus is guilty.
Yeah, and if Cruz thought he was guilty, she'd help him build the gallows. Eden is conveniently myopic when it comes to pleasing Cruz.
Well, this is a waste of time, isn't it?
That's a fitting prelude to your defense.
You know, sometimes it's hard to remember that there is another side to you, Mason.
Oh, you remember. Better than you like to admit.
I'll hang you on that ego.
Many have tried. You know, Julia, you could learn something from me.
Oh, I'm not interested in learning to convict innocent people, Mason.
No, I was referring to my ability to separate my personal life from my legal judgment. You don't seem to be able to help yourself. In fact, some might say that it's practically a way of life in your case.
You okay?
She hates me.
Where is she?
Oh, no. She ran out.
I'll talk to her.
Oh, Lionel, don't. This is something Jane and I have to work out ourselves.
What did she mean when she said there were things that I still don't know?
Nothing. I think she was just lashing out. I don't think she even realized what she was saying.
Well, one good thing came out of it. She was right when she said that Alice should know the truth.
But, Don, I don't want to go through this again.
Caroline, I know it's very painful for you. Jane loves you. And Alice will come to love you. You just gotta let him in.
How can you be so sure?
Because you're their mother. There is no other reason.
Now, I am a selfish woman, and I'm paying for what I did to my girl.
Oh, really, really? Well, you know, making mistakes doesn't make you evil. It just makes you human.
Well, we go around and around on this, don't we? You're so kind and supportive. I don't mean to be putting this on you all the time.
Could I clear something up right here? I wasn't always the father that you think I am. Oh, there were months on end when I was gone. When I left Augusta and the children all alone. I was after adventure. I had to see the whole world and experience everything. Everything I did because I wanted to. Because I needed to. And the one thing that I wasn't aware of is that there is no substitute for time. Time spent with the people who need you, who you love, who depend on you. See?
Yeah, but at least you managed to keep your family together.
Did I really? You don't have a corner on selfishness.
Can we get away from this for a while?
Sure.
I mean, let's just go take a walk or plant something in the garden. I don't know. Do you ever want to escape yourself?
Yeah.
So, where's the map now?
Well, we had to hand it over to the police. They should be checking out the car right now. They were towing it when we left.
You know, this could be a real breakthrough.
How can it help Gus today?
On the basis of possible new evidence, I can ask the judge for a continuance to complete the investigation.
Are you still going to put Eden on the stand?
Yeah, but first I have to motion for a continuance, and that probably won't happen today.
Well, okay. I think we better get in there.
All right. Fine, thank you. Listen, I have to wait for Alice. I sent her to get Gus some clothes, and she should be back by now.
So, have you made any plans since you've been back?
Nope.
Well, I guess you don't have a job or anything, do you?
I'll get a job.
Really? I mean, I just guessed you had kind of a huge trust fund set aside and you could live off of the rest of your life.
You are a dreamer.
Well, you wouldn't be the first guy in Santa Barbara to have one of those.
Actually, I had something like that once. I gambled it away with just about everything else my father owned.
Oh, Warren, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to pry.
No, it's okay. It helps to talk about it. It's the way to get back on track. Any decent self-help group will tell you that. Jane, what you don't know about me is that I've been away at a place that has a rehabilitation program for compulsive gamblers.
Really?
Does that put you off?
No, I mean, I know it takes a lot of courage to face up to a problem and deal with it. Most people don't have that kind of strength.
I got to the point where I didn't have a choice. There was nothing left. No different than alcohol or cocaine. It just took over. I didn't care about my friends. I didn't care about my family. All that mattered was that next big strike.
Well, maybe we all have our own personal addictions. For some, it's love, or maybe power.
Yeah, most people can control theirs. Mine controlled me.
Not anymore.
Take one day at a time, I guess. So what's your plans? Any plans this afternoon?
No, why?
Well, how about a bike ride?
I don't have a bike.
Well, you don't need a bike. Lakin's is in the garage. I'll get this stuff back on mine, and we'll take off.
Thanks, Warren, but I'm not really up to it. I have a lot of problems I need to sort out.
Maybe some other time.
I'd like that.
T-5 and counting.
I am perfectly aware of what time we begin.
Shouldn't you be huddling up with your investigative team instead of stalking the hall?
Mason, please. You're going to be bothering me enough while court is in session. Do you think it's possible we can negotiate just 5 minutes of peace?
Sort of a calm before the storm,
Exactly. Alice! I must give enough on you. Did you feel well Gus close?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, it's going to start soon.
Alice, I'm very sorry all this had to happen.
You could stop it.
No, I'm afraid I couldn't, even if I wanted to. It's in the judge's hands now. Now, some people might not believe me, but I hope it's not too difficult for you.
Alice?
What are you doing here?
I thought you might need someone with you today. I think I'll leave you two alone.
Why did you really come?
I told you.
No. You think he's guilty. You want to see my father convicted.
Alice, can't you believe my main concern is you? Honey, I want you to remember no matter what happens that Lionel, I love you.
My father loves me, too. And he needs me right now. He doesn't have anybody but me. And I am not going to let him face this thing alone.
All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Robert Matthews presiding. Be seated. The case of the state of California versus Justice Jackson will now come to order. Mr. Jackson, you are accused of armed robbery and assault with a deadly weapon. Do you understand the charges against you?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
And how do you plead?
Your Honor, my client pleads not guilty.
So noted. And now, before we begin, may I say that ordinarily the district attorney would not be prosecuting this case due to his relationship to the victim, Catwell. However, since the district attorney's staff is decimated with influenza, I have no other choice but to permit District Attorney Catwell to prosecute. Now, Miss Wainwright has waived the right to jury. The district attorney agrees to this waiver, and therefore I will preside over the judgment of the accused.
Your Honor, I would like to submit a motion for continuance.
On what grounds?
New evidence has come to light this afternoon that has direct bearing on the case. We request an extension in order to review evidence properly and incorporate it into the defense.
I object, Your Honor. The motion is untimely. Having been made aware of the evidence in question, I submit that it is only a stalling tactic designed to postpone the inevitable. As much as I admire Miss Wainwright as an attorney and as a woman, I resent her attempts to waste this court's valuable time.
Your Honor, the district attorney's objections have absolutely no bearing on the facts.
Fantasy, not fact.
Order.
Are you going to object even before I finish my argument?
There's too much hot air in this courtroom.
Mr. Catwell, that will be quite enough. Strike the district attorney's last two comments from the record.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And as for you, Miss Wainwright, you'll get your chance to continue. If we have any further asides, you both will be censured. Now, the counsel for the defense will finish with her statement. We can get on with the case.
Thank you, Your Honor. A ski mask identical to the description of one found at the Orient Express during the robbery was discovered by Inspector Cruz Castillo, who was recently on leave of absence from the Santa Barbara Police Department.
Now, where was it found?
In an abandoned car. There were bloodstains. Inspector Castillo believes that he wounded the suspect while pursuing him last night.
Do you have any evidence linking this mask and the suspect to the crime in question?
Not at the moment, Your Honor. But given a little more time, I'm sure that I'll find a direct correlation that proves Gus Jackson's innocence beyond a reasonable doubt.
Mr. Catwell?
Thank you. As you're aware, Your Honor, I find this entire mask issue laughable. I hesitate to call it evidence. There's absolutely no corroboration between this mask, the abandoned car, and the accused. However, in an effort to be unbiased, I did a little research into the matter. As it turns out, in approximately 95% of the armed robberies committed within the last 3 months, ski masks or stocking masks were used to conceal the identity of the felon. Now, as you're aware, a ski mask may be purchased in almost any sporting goods store in the area, and women's stockings can be purchased in any convenience store. Is Miss Wainwright suggesting that we go out and arrest anyone who purchases a ski mask or women's hosiery?
Your Honor, Mr. Catwell fails to see the potential link to my client's case.
I fail to see it because it doesn't exist.
If I may refute the prosecution's assumption that the ski mask has absolutely...
I've heard quite enough. And I'm ready to render my decision on a continuance, and I don't want to hear another word from either one.
But, Your Honor...
Not one. Hey! Hey, all that stuff. Well, you're coming home, brought back so many memories, I figured we'd just get out and go diving.
Well, Dad, I was going to ride my bike today.
Oh. Let's go ahead, get out there and
Have a good ride. We can do this some other time.
Well, I could always ride the bike tomorrow.
That's great. Oh, that'd be great driving the way we used to.
You sure keep your gear in top shape.
Well, you never know when your son's going to drop in. You get the itch to do it again. Yeah. There were times when I wondered if I would ever see you again. If you'd ever come home.
Dad, this is home.
Yeah. Oh, there were so many bad memories, you know.
Yeah, a lot of happy ones, too.
It's funny, you know, I was just talking to someone about how the people you love learn to forgive you.
Carol?
Yeah. Where's she? She went down to the courtroom for Gus Jackson's hearing.
Why didn't she go with him?
Didn't want me to, so I'm here.
Well, listen, why don't you go down there with her and...
No. I want to spend some time with my son. I missed you.
Missed you too, Dad.
It's the weirdest thing. When your child grows up, you wonder if they're going to agree with you or get along with you or even like you.
Don't analyze it. We're okay.
Yeah.
You and I are okay.
Yeah, we're okay, aren't we? Hell yes, we're okay.
Given the arguments presented, I see no need for a continuance in this case. There is no conclusive evidence that relates the mask found by the police department to the accused and his defense. However, rather than begin the proceedings at this hour, we'll adjourn till morning. At that time, I expect you both to be prepared to present your cases.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I ask you to reconsider. We need more time. What will a few days matter? If the district attorney is so sure of his case, surely he can wait a little longer.
I have rendered my decision.
I would like the record to show that I object to the court's ruling as prejudicial against my client.
I will take note of the objection.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'd like to caution the counsel for the defense and the prosecution that I will not tolerate the kind of outbursts that you both displayed today in this court. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
Miss Wainwright?
Yes, Your Honor.
This court is adjourned.
I'll get back to you, Gus.
I know you're doing your best, Julia, but things are just the same as they were before.
I will not let the judge or Mason Capwell railroad you back into the prison.
Brother got what he wanted. I'm sorry, miss, but you can't talk.
He's still sure he's right, you know?
A lot of times he is, but he's dead wrong this time.
Well, we just have to work harder, that's all. Can I give you a ride home, Alice?
No, thank you.
Alice, honey, please don't shut me out.
I'm sorry, Caroline. I would like to be alone for a little while.
It's just the beginning, Alice. Don't worry, I'm not going to let you down.
This lady knows what she's talking about.
Thanks. I just don't know what to think.
You go home and you get some rest. We'll worry about tomorrow.
Really, Alice, I've seen cases like this turn around in a matter of hours.
Thanks for all your hard work.
It'll pay off, Alice.
Well, I guess I'm going to go back to the police station and see what the lab has come up with.
All right, let me know what you find out.
Yeah.
Listen, Julie, I apologize for my brother. He knows the right buttons to push. Don't worry, Eden, you are not guilty by association. I'm not going to let him get to me. Glad to hear it.
After watching his opening act, I'm kind of trepidatious about what he might pull tomorrow.
Look, I will handle Mason. You guys just hit the cops, all right?
Yeah, we're going.
Bye, Julia.
You don't have to rush right off, do you?
Alice,
Hi.
how did it go today?
Not very well.
I'm sorry.
The judge wouldn't give Julia any more time to gather evidence for my father.
I wish there was something I could do.
I've just gotten to know him, and it's like they're trying to tear us apart again.
Julie will not let that happen.
I want to believe that. I really do, but... I go around and I smile and I try to be happy for my dad, and he does the same thing for me, but we both know what's going to happen.
No, you cannot think the worst.
I was just thinking. I never got to know my mother. She died a stranger to me. And now, the little time that I've had with my father may be all that I get.
You know, if there's one thing that you and I know, Alice, that life sometimes can be very unfair. But you're not alone now. I promise you, you're never going to be alone again.
I know you're busy.
Hi.
What'd you find out?
Zip. Officially, the lab is still examining the evidence.
Well, you're not on the force anymore, but you sure are at home in a police station.
Yeah, well, my buddies give me the run of the place. What brings you?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I just wanted to see you without there being an excuse to see you.
You never need an excuse.
I felt like I did.
Don't.
Easy to say.
True.
Do you think we could talk about something besides Gus or what's happened?
Sure. Like what?
I don't know. I'm wasting your time.
No, not at all. What do you want to talk about?
You? Well, you could tell me the little things I've never known about you.
Such as?
I don't know. Look, this is insane. What's your least favorite food?
Okra.
Okra?
Wins hands down.
I didn't know that about you. Okra.
Was it worth the trip?
Maybe. What do you want?
What do you mean? Today? Next week? Or forever?
All of them?
The questions are getting a little more complicated.
Look, I just want to talk to you. I mean, we don't communicate anymore, and I'm kind of starved for it.
So am I. Today, I just want to get through this damn case. Next week, I'd like to spend a couple days contemplating my navel.
Want company? I'm just joking. What about the future?
We've talked a lot about the future, you and I.
So I guess you don't want to answer the question.
I can't answer it right now. Not yet.
I think you have an attitude problem.
Get away from me, Mason.
I knew this could get rough.
You knew that because you planned it that way.
Julia, just because I don't agree with your concept of justice doesn't mean you have to become irrational.
Irrational? Irrational? You know damn well that man is innocent.
I know he has a good lawyer set to prove it.
Stoop to that. Please don't do that. Thanks to you, I've got 18 hours ahead of me to try to pull together some evidence.
18 hours or 18 days, Julia, doesn't make any difference. The man made a mistake. He robbed a restaurant. Now society dictates that he pay for it.
From now on, I am saving my arguments for the courtroom.
Well, now those are the most encouraging words I've heard all day. I'm starving. How about dinner?
I don't believe you.
You don't believe that I want dinner?
You know what I'm talking about.
I take it the answer is no, huh?
You know, I have learned something about you today, Mason. For all your complaining about Cece, you know, you are exactly like him. You are the perfect son. You manipulate lives. You know how to take just the right amount of the truth and twist it to your advantage. And the worst part is you swear to it in the name of justice. Did you ever consider that maybe one of the reasons why you had so much trouble with your father is because you are so much like him that every time you look at him, you see yourself?
Not too long ago, you said I was the perfect candidate to father your child.
I know. And I've never been so wrong about anything in my entire life. I wanted to believe in you, Mason. I really did. I had this fantasy image, and I cut it to fit the man.
No, you never wanted a man, Julia. You wanted a white knight to come riding in and live up to all your expectations. Well, I'm not Sir Galahad, but I'm not a monster either. I'm just a man.
I know that. You are the coldest, most insensitive, arrogant, least admirable man that I have ever met. God, I wanted this baby. But I hope to God I am not pregnant with your child.
Stay with TV 10 for the Daily News, named the outstanding news organization in the Mid-Atlantic region. Make the Daily News your source for complete and accurate information tonight at 6 on TV 10.